Huh?
This is Esther Lefevre. She's going to tell us about
What do you think? What you think?
I think it looks good.
That's going to be an engine.
You know?
You see the one on the right?
Yeah.
That's an engine coming in from this, you know, it's kind of like coming uphill actually.
Okay.
Then over here is your box.
What we got over here?
Right here. These two guys.
Yes.
Call their names. Steve, you want to explain what this is?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, boy. Good to see you there.
Good to see you, sir.
Oh,
good to see you. This is the guy from CBS. He's on the scene now.
Cabbagetown News. I'm sorry, this is Cabbagetown News.
This is Cabbagetown News, yeah.
Here's his wire they were stuck with.
We've all fallen.
I think this thing's working, I'm not sure.
Well, here we are in the month of September and it's almost done. This is the last panel. We just laid it out today. Some of the pieces just came out of the kiln. And Esther, wherever she is putting a glaze on one of the tiles that got broken before it was even fired. You can, once you close, show Esther painting the tile.
Wait, I gotta get break.
Look, one of the tiles got broken the way they do sometimes, even before it got into the kiln. And so Esther's putting the glaze on a tile that has to be made as a replacement. How long will it take to bake this tile after you?
It burns all night, and then it clicks off in the morning early, then it has to cool till the next day.
So it takes about 2 days to replace the tile?
Yeah, for burning.
How long did it take to burn all the tiles for this entire panel?
Well, we worked at this thing a whole year, but it usually...
No, I mean this particular panel.
Oh, this particular panel.
Well, it'll take about 3 weeks?
Okay, it takes, I'll tell you what, you can put about 24 of these in each kiln load. So we got 192, right?
It's almost 200.
Okay, so take that, take...
That's
well,
8.
25 and 200.
8 firing. 8 firings?
I need my calculator.
Right. Anyway,
what's 25?
this was the last panel, and you can see this one wasn't even envisioned when we did the first sketches. And this is really a true product of the whole process of making these panels. Because this is the one that goes in the very end near Reynoldstown, so I decided that some of the people in it ought to be black. So here you see an engineer, black engineer, a fireman in this U-28 diesel engine cab up here. Here's a woman driving a pink pickup truck down here on the bottom. And of course there are a lot of churches around, you know, particularly in this area around Astoria. So this building that started out to be like a frame house suddenly got that cross on it up there, you can see, and turned into a church building. And here's Cabbagetown Pottery's logo on the bottom. There's one on the first one near the mill, and then there's one on the 8th panel, which this is. Now we're just waiting for the Witkowski and Associates to come and put this up. And once he starts doing it, it'll probably only take a week or so to get both of them. You can see the first of the panels, the one in the mill, is in all these boxes. See the boxes, Leanne?
Uh-huh.
They're all packed away. And eventually this one is going to go into boxes by row. So here you see the complete panel without the grout and the cement. And Esther's putting the last touch. And the only way to see this is when we put it up on the wall. We never get a real look at it. If you want to climb up on the table, you can get the closest view we have of what this is going to look like when it's up on the wall, until they're stuck permanently up on the wall. So it's pretty exciting to see how they turn out. They look pretty, I mean, we get really excited about them. And as you can see, the room here is just barely big enough to lay one of these panels out. And every one of the 8 panels has been made in this room in the kiln next door and laid out like this on the floor and then put into those cardboard boxes. Once we had so many cardboard boxes full of tiles here, there was hardly room to walk around. Here you see the crane again in the middle, lifting a container trailer car off the flat car. This is an impossible scene. You can't see the piggyback yard with a truck like this, but that's what's called artistic license, Leon.
This is a facsimile, a representation of both communities. I mean, all these murals are really like representing both Cabbagetown and Reynoldstown and the work that's going on beside the communities in the industrial area, the railroad and the mill. And I think it's a real kind of
we've covered
unique art because it's representing
music, history, railroading,
Milling.
mill work, religion here finally.
That's right.
And we've gotten all sorts of good comments from people as these are put up. Somebody went by and shouted, "That's wonderful," while they were putting up the panel with the guy playing the fiddle in the boxcar.
We got 6 of them installed. 2 more to go. And then we're going to have a party. Hi, Leon.
Well, that's all.
Leon Little is this photographer. He's doing all this video work.
Thanks, Esther.
Leon Little has a grocery store up on Carroll Street. His father had this store for 40 years, and now he's carrying on the tradition.
So you
He's a
see,
wonderful guy.
even documentation is being done by that too.
Thanks again, Esther.
Thank you, Leon. This is panel number 1 that's nearest the mill. It's the 6th one to be, rather the 7th one to be put up. And this is Ken Witkowski, who's about to start. He just put up the scaffolding and he's about to start on the bottom rows of this panel. You can see the tiles have been packed in boxes and he's brought them over here 4 rows at a time. He'll have to put the cement onto the wall and start to fill up that half-inch depression that's been built into the side of the wall here, which is about, I'd say, 25 feet tall here. Okay, now Ken is mixing the epoxy cement that's going to hold the tiles onto the wall and that depression you see there. Now Ken is putting on the first tile.